Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Coach Kitri. Thank you for being with me over today because I want to talk about something a little bit different than just simply, how to hit the ball or hitting low point and whatever. I want to talk about what we call swing philosophies. If you go on YouTube, you're going to be watching videos of different guys talking about like, I follow this concept, I follow this way of teaching, the one plane swing or the stack and tilt, which I am also a certified stack and tilt coach. Um, One thing I realized is that a lot of coaches talk about the concept of doing to hit the ball well. But over my experience teaching, I've realized that it's more important to understand more what is the student in front of me capable of doing and what are we trying to achieve. Now, I've dealt with students who are tall, short, different strength, different age groups, and I realized that in the end of the day, what are we trying to do? We're trying to play golf. We're trying to have a swing that can get us a solid outcome on the golf course, whatever our goal is. Maybe to break 100, maybe to just have some fun with your buddies, or maybe to play tournament golf or junior golf or tour player. So the thing is that the concept that is being taught to you should make sense, number one, but it should also be something that you're able to do. What do we want? We want to have solid contact, we want to have a direction you can control, and you want to hit it relatively far to be able to play a normal par 4 and play par if you're on a good day. So the thing is that we have to take these things into account. By just simply teaching you something, I'm just teaching you a new way of hitting bad shots. If you are unable to understand it, unable to understand why you have to do it, and your body is unable to do it, then it'll be about, oh, you got to go to the gym, you got to do all these exercises, which well and good if you have the time, if you have the commitment to put in that time outside of practice to go to the gym, develop the mobility required to enhance yourself to play that swing. Fantastic. But the problem is, for the most part, most amateurs don't really have all that time. The fact is that golf is a social sport. You're trying to have fun. So what needs to be taught needs to be feasible as to what the student can actually do and be relatively consistent in improving, because we want to see outcome, right? However you get there, I'm sure is not so much of a concern for a lot of viewers out there. It's more of simply, can I get the ball on the green? Can I hit a drive? Am I able to hit a shot over the water? Am I able to hit these bunker shots? Am I able to manage hitting under a tree whenever I hit in the rough or something? So that way we have to create a swing that works best for you, and for you to be able to use that swing with the clubs that you have. And that's another conversation that I'll talk about in another video about your golf clubs. But the point is that the concept should be molded to you, not you molded to the concept. Okay? Anything that I will ever talk about are basic understandings of things that we all want to achieve. It's not about something that not some people can do, some people cannot do. It shouldn't be that way, right? Like the beauty about golf is that all people of shapes and sizes should be able to play the sport, right? And you don't need to be super athletic, you don't need to be super fit, you don't need to be super whatever to play this game. This game is your game, and your game should be whatever you're comfortable getting it to, and the swing that is being developed for you should help you with that, right? It shouldn't be the one to cause you frustration. It's like, no, go ahead and hit like 10,000 balls that way and then you'll get better. It doesn't really work that way, because especially if you hit 10,000 balls, and like I mentioned in my last video, you don't have any frame of reference if you're improving or not. You don't have the feedback of cameras or TrackMan or anything like that. Then there's honestly no point in you just practicing with no purpose. You're just, like I keep saying, you're just learning a new way to hit bad shots, right? Have clarity with everything that is being taught to you, and that is my goal with every video that I present. If you can do it, fantastic. If you can't do it, please comment below, because I want to learn and I want to understand other ways of how to improve the way that I teach to help you play better. You know, the problem about YouTube videos is that I can't see you. I don't know who you are who's watching this. So the fact is that the problem that you have may not actually relate to the thing that I'm talking about, right? So I'm not going to try to tell you to change mechanics. Let's try different ways of creating an outcome. That's all, okay? And if you can do it, fantastic. If you can't do it, like I said, comment below, like and subscribe, and we'll move forward from there and see how well to get you to play better golf. All right? Cheers.